You're listening to UCW Radio.
In your face.
What we got here is a failure to communicate.
Oh, have I got your attention now?
Greed, for lack of a better word, is good.
You know what I mean?
Money to be made in a place like this.
Money never sleeps, pal.
You're crazy. Don't run when you lose. Don't whine when it hurts.
You know what it takes to sell real estate?
It takes brass.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
Welcome to Money Never Sleeps. This is a show where we talk about anything and everything that impacts the flow of money from around the corner to around the world. And today I want to talk about cryptocurrency and Bitcoin and what's happening. Elon Musk, he did something that was interesting. You know, he invested $1.5 billion of Tesla's dry powder into Bitcoin. Okay. And does it mean that, hey, Bitcoin is going to go to the moon? No. You know, what this is doing is telling everyone that they're trying to create the utility for certain cryptocurrencies, you know, creating the utility, creating the use case for it. You know, Tesla, they're in the car business, the automotive business, the electric automotive business. They're into a lot of different things. The bottom line is if they can utilize Bitcoin or cryptocurrency for commerce, it creates a use. Okay, and it becomes very interesting, and they get to keep it on their balance sheet as an intangible asset. Okay. People have been trying to figure things out. You know, this is not a hype situation. This is not a deal where you have Reddit, users going and they're pumping stuff and things of that nature. No, this is about true utility of a digital asset. And if Bitcoin has the ability, or other cryptocurrencies have the ability to be a utility for something, then it changes things somewhat. It makes things very interesting because now at that point, you have something that can be utilized for commerce. Okay, so if you can go in, let's say you have, again, you have a automotive company or another manufacturing company or any business, and it's a bigger business, and you have the ability to use a digital asset to have commerce situations occur, it creates a use for that cryptocurrency. You have a lot of cryptos out there that really don't have any utility. They're there. They were created on the backbone of Ethereum and things of that nature. The bottom line is, whether it's decentralized, centralized, it all has to do with the utility. You can have a decentralized crypto asset that has no utility, and what's the purpose? People are trading it back and forth like it's Vegas, and that's fine. The same thing as with penny stocks. They'll go and they'll trade it, they'll try to make a buck, and it's the excitement, the adrenaline rush that they get when that stuff happens. Now, what I'm looking at is crypto assets that have a utility. If they have a utility, basically, the value is there. Now they can be used for something other than people, trading. The peer-to-peer aspect of cryptocurrency is really, important because it allows someone to go and send someone a digital asset and keep it private. And they can go and share with them, and basically they're not holding the money in their pocket. They're not having to pay a fee to go do this. Zero cost basis, right? You send it from me to you, you get it, that's it. Now, when you involve the exchanges, of course, they go and they take their fee for whatever they're doing. But I'm talking on a pure peer-to-peer basis. The value's there when you have people that are utilizing a crypto asset for something of value and something that has growth prospects. So Tesla, with Elon Musk doing that, he provided a true use case beyond what's out there for not only Bitcoin, but crypto assets themselves. Again, not every crypto asset has that value. They don't that has a utility because who's willing to do it? When you have a company that says, "Hey, I'm going to invest money into this crypto asset, keeping it on our balance sheet." Keeping it on our balance sheet and keeping it there because we see value in it. Not that it's going to go increase the balance sheet, but to go and there's going to be this value for potentially for commerce and other things. That's like having a store of value there. That's like having inventory, something there. Because the reality is, if a company like Tesla starts taking payments in Bitcoin, they have something. They have Bitcoin there where they can go and create trading situations, not crypto trading situations, but I mean that you buy a car, you're going and you're taking in Bitcoin. It may be a situation that people will take Bitcoin for other things that they're doing. Hey, maybe SpaceX. You don't know. You don't know. It's very possible. I've seen things happen in the past where people utilize crypto assets to buy cars and even to buy a house and buy boats and buy clothing and even buy 2 pizza pies in New York City. And it happens. So, the utility is the key thing. Okay, don't get spoofed on the cryptos that are out there that don't have any utility. If you don't have a utility, then what's the reason for it existing? You have a lot of them out there that have no utility. You have others that are stable coins and they're backed by a thing, and that's great. It is being utilized for something, I guess, if it is. But, you have other types of cryptos that are based on real estate, based on art, based on other things. And again, they're getting innovative with this stuff. And as long as it's bringing true value and it's not just filling somebody's pockets and there's a utility there, then hey, that's great stuff. That's great stuff. And again, what Elon Musk did, he set people off right now, and they said, "Wow, okay, he's doing it." And maybe there's something there. There's no maybe there's something there. There is something there. There has been something there for the past few years, even beyond that. The problem is finding the utility. So again, whether you decentralize or centralize, as long as there's a utility, okay, and you have that peer-to-peer, aspect there, then something's going to happen, and you're going to have growth potential with it. Okay, at the end of the day, when you're looking at any digital asset, any crypto asset, you want to make sure that it has a utility because it's not just about the price of the whatever crypto asset it is. It's about what is the underlying reason for it. What is it there for? What is it potential? What potentially can it do? And if you figure that out and you go and you put it to use, then there's value. And I like those type of crypto assets that have value. They're far and few between, but they're there. You just got to look for them. Again, whether they're decentralized or centralized, it all depends on the utility. And that's what it all comes down to, because you will have governments that will incorporate blockchain technology within the government, within the municipalities, whether it be dealing with their files and documents and things of that nature, but they will at some point embrace digital assets, a digital currency, because that, for them, of course, it's, for countries, it's a digital currency. Crypto assets, again, it's an intangible assets on your balance sheet. And the bottom line is, could it increase in value? You don't know. But if you're doing it the right way, and especially companies, you do using it the right way, and you're putting it there because you plan on doing something more. And that's what the situation with Tesla is more than they're not looking at, oh my God, this thing's going to go to $100,000. Let's put it on the balance sheet and beef it up. That's not the purpose. That is not the purpose. So don't get it twisted. It's not the purpose. Okay, you will see countries embracing digital currency. Reason being, it's there now. Your bank is on your phone, so is there now. How many people have pockets full of money. Everything is digital. This is what's happening now. Okay, you have, and they talk about criminal activity with digital assets. That's something of the past. That's something that really, more crime has been created with physical currency than with digital. Okay, so you have to look at it that way too. But again, you have to look at, and I'm telling you again, I'm sounding redundant here, look at the utility. Decentralized, centralized, it doesn't matter. Look at the utility. And if you see companies that are utilizing this or attempting to utilize it for commerce, for something that is going to give it that utility, then these are the ones you bank on, not the ones that were made as a joke and people are jumping in. I don't get that. Anyway, but yeah, well, they like the excitement, right? Anyway, these are my views on what's going on with the crypto market, crypto assets. Again, Bitcoin is not going anywhere. It set the stage for a lot of things. It's setting the precedent for how crypto assets are going to be utilized, how they can be utilized. It's not just about someone going and buying it and then going and waiting for it to go up and trading it. It's about the utility. What is it being used for? And if you know what it's being used for, what it could be used for, that's the value. And could it appreciate in value? Could be, but that's not the whole purpose of it. This is the future of everything, and it's going to be an interesting future. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in to Money Never Sleeps, and I'll be back with you with I'm going to be bringing guests on Money Never Sleeps and the UCW radio show, talking about finance, talking about entertainment, talking about everything, because all of this stuff has to do with money moving, has to do with things happening. And this is what we do here. All right, great. Thank you so much. And we'll be back with you for the next show.
Initiating shutdown sequence.
You're listening to UCW Radio. In your face.
What is your major malfunction?
So let it be written. So let it be done.
Ladies and gentlemen, my mother thanks you, my father thanks you, my sister thanks you, and I thank you.
All opinions expressed by Louis Velazquez on the Money Never Sleeps radio show and its website are solely his opinions and do not reflect the opinions of the UCW radio show or their parent company or affiliates, and may have been previously disseminated by him on television, radio, internet, or another medium. You should not treat any opinion expressed by him as a specific inducement to make a particular investment or follow a particular strategy, but only as an expression of his opinion. His opinions are based upon information he considers to be reliable, but neither the UCW radio show nor its affiliates, parent companies, and or subsidiaries warrant its completeness or accuracy, and it should not be relied upon as such. The UCW radio show, Louis Velazquez, its affiliates, parent companies, and or subsidiaries are not under any obligation to update or correct any information provided on the radio show or on the website. His statements and opinions are subject to change without notice. No part of his compensation from the UCW radio show is related to the specific opinions he expresses. Please read the full disclaimer on MoneyNeverSleepsRadio.com.